Hey there, y'all. It's Master Coach coming back at you again with another day's worth of work as we make our way to day 21. And we are getting super close, y'all. Can you believe that we are just about a week away from completing our time together? And boy, has it been amazing. Man, has it been phenomenal. I really appreciate the fact that you guys keep on showing up every day. You know, I made the promise and the commitment that I was going to show up every day. But the beautiful thing is that you keep on showing up as well, and that you're doing the work that is necessary for your mind to be renewed, for your life to be transformed, and for you to experience all that God has in store for you. I'm so excited about your future. I'm so excited about what God is doing now and what He's going to do as you continue to keep it moving. So here we are on day 13, and we're going to talk about something that all of us at one time or another during our lives have experienced or dealt with, okay? The title of this particular day's content is Who is They? Who is they? And at the root of that question really is the concept of people pleasing. So let me tell you a little story. My nephew is about 26 years old. And when he was 5 years old, he had some beautiful long hair. And I can remember one Sunday, we were at church, my sister and myself and my nephew, and we were walking out of church, and one of the mothers of the church came up to my sister and said, "When are you going to cut that baby's hair?" And my sister looked at the mother and said, "Well, you know, they say you're not supposed to cut their hair until whatever, right?" And the mother looked at my sister square in the eyes and asked this profound question. She said to her, "Who is they?" And we were shocked. We stood there paralyzed. Not because the mother had done anything wrong or, that she had infringed any type of, barriers or anything as far as our communication, but it was just eye-opening. Like, who is they? Who is they? And why are you listening to them when it comes to the decisions that you make about your child? And so we stood there and we had a little chuckle together. And to this day, my sister and I always mess around with each other. We say, "Who is they?" Because that comment, that response really stuck with us. And so it is, it's funny as I tell that story, but it is a real issue with a lot of people. Because a lot of folks are stuck in a place because of people pleasing. You know, when God has you on a fast track, when He's doing new things and different things and great things in your life, when He's changing you and transforming you, a lot of people around you are not going to understand what's going on. They're going to ask questions like, "What are you doing? And why are you doing it? And you don't need to do all that. It doesn't take all that." And if you are not sure in who you are, if you're not confident in your ability to hear the voice of God, then you might get stuck in a place of doing what they say and think that you ought to do. You know, many times people cannot relate to who we are or where we are and what we're doing because they've not been where we are going and they have no desire. And it's okay because everybody is at a different place in their lives. But you, yes, you have made a decision that you're going to do more, you're going to be more, you're going to move faster and farther along towards your destiny. And I think that this topic is placed at the perfect juncture in our journey because I want to encourage you that they may not understand or go along with anything that you're doing in this season of your life, but it's okay. If you find that you are often stuck because of other people's opinion, if you're always looking to somebody else for the answers and not trusting the answers that are on the inside of you, then you may want to take a closer look at whether or not you're stuck in this place of people pleasing. You know, all of us have been there at some point, at some time during our lives, because as we grow and as we mature, we discover that, God has given us the ability to discern. He's given us the ability to make good and godly decisions. But if we have been used to dependent and relying upon other people to give us answers, to give us approval, then it may be very difficult for us to move forward in the new things that God presents during our journeys in life. And so today I just want to encourage you, and I want to ask you the question, who is they? I want you to get out of the place of needing everybody's affirmation about what you're doing, where you're going, how you're doing it. Nobody might not even understand when you make new decisions in your life. Maybe God is dealing with you now and you're saying, I need to make some serious shifts in my life right now. There might be some of you that have come on this journey and you've decided, you know what? I got to start my business. I got to get out and I got to do my business full time. There are some of you that may decide, as Holy Spirit has been speaking along the way, you know what? It's time for me to move, or it's time for me to change jobs, or it's time for me to shift in my relationships. You know, we never know how God is going to show up in our life when we are serious about the things of Him, when we roll up our sleeves and we put our hands to the plow, not looking back. There are going to be things that are phenomenally different in our lives. And if we are people pleasers, if we have been people pleasers, that's the thing that will try to keep us back and keep us stuck. But remember, we're moving forward. That's what this whole journey is about, moving forward. And this is the truth of the matter. Anybody that loves you, anybody that is really concerned about you fulfilling your purpose and your destiny, should be applauding you, should be cheering you on from the stands at this point in your life as you make hard decisions about getting unstuck and moving forward. And so ask yourself the question, who is they? And then ask God what you should do, which way you should go, how long you should stay, what efforts do you need to be putting forth in this season. And then begin to write those things down. Begin to release those people who may have held you in a place of being small and who don't understand that you're moving into a bigger place. You know, this is the season where God is doing everything big and He's doing everything fast. It's going to happen so quickly for you. Those things that you're believing Him for, it's going to happen so quickly for you that it's going to make your head swim. Listen, I hope that you are writing down every day what God is saying, what you are hearing, that you are being diligent in completing your assignments, because there is so much reward from your doing, putting your hands to the plow and doing what God has called you to do in this season. So keep it moving, keep on doing the work. The assignment today is to be honest and investigate, who are you trying to appease or please, and why? And why? And today's the day where you draw the line in the sand, You draw the line in the sand and you say, you know what? No more people pleasing for me. I'm a God pleaser. And that's all that matters. All right, friends, let's keep it moving as we advance toward day 14.